Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The ball across the 20 to the 22. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Boy, impressed by this back here to give that second and third effort. Almost comes up with a first down. But good job by the defense of keeping him just short. Now, a big decision here on 4th down early in the game.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Canes. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. State offense heads back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down. They're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Barry Johnson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Noles are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, a good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
A sophomore with a strong tackle there. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They cap the drive with 6 points. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Takes the handoff and moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Finds his man. It's Gilbert. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end. Shows off his hands.
2nd down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short on the 1st down.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Miami. They connect for 6.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not.
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This time is complete. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw yet again. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Second and 10 after the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Coach is going to take for 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. Pumps a short throw down to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do. These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Once What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Stout defense there into 3-yard loss on that run.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still losing by 13. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Retakes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. On first down, it's play action. A deep shot to the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Seminoles. Great connection there for 6 points. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw, trying to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
The throwing in the lane can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Noles come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Play action here on 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack it.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Nice grab. It's Barry Johnson. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Can he get there on the ground? The ball comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to name maintain possession there.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? QB to the tight end for a completion. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain and spot the ball for 31. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. With the catch, it's Flanagan. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Walking up and downfield. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, I thought the quarterback did a really nice job there of being patient on the option. Thought he might pitch it, keeps it himself, and has the speed and the instincts to get it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Going for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Seminoles. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up and bring him down.